Welcome here. This happens to be the trade I gave yesterday, and with the precise instruction that we wait for 4 hour candle to close before we execute the trade. And luckily for us, that's the reason why it is good to always follow your strategy and know your strategy in and out. Mainly, I spotted this level yesterday. I know it is a signal for buy. But at the same time, I don't want to just go straight into had it been it was before when I was using my strategy 2.0, I would have easily bought this level and I would have easily been taken out as well. So coming to this level here, talking about this level, I the signal was very clear that it's ready to buy. But at the same time, in 3.0, I observed that okay, even if I see any trader, any signal on what is it called on lower time frame of 15 minutes, I have to wait for 4 hour candle to close before execution so that at least we'll be able to use open high low close institutional structure trading on 4 hour to determine where to place our either our stops or our what is it called to as a secondary validation for our entry on 15 minutes. And here we have it. Immediately I drop the trade. Price just come down, take out the low of our specific entry level. And as you can see, it invalidated the level. So which is an indication that, you know, that we have to stick with our strategy, know your strategy in and out, know what you are expecting, what you are to, and that alone saved us from the stop loss. And that, like I said in one of the videos I posted yesterday, that if you are experienced every day you show up in the market, you'll be able to know and determine where to determine, in your winning ratios, you will be able to observe and know that okay, yeah, after several observations from gathering experience daily, that's okay. I have to adjust this. I have to adjust that. Okay, this is what is causing me to lose much in my numbers game. So I have to. If you observe your losses, that's the reason why losses are even good because it's pointed out what you are not doing right. So now, if you adapt and adjust your strategy, you'll be able to do what to reduce your losing rates and increase your winning rates. And by so doing, we'll be able to achieve that with this one. So 4 hour candle, we are waited for it to do what? To close. And I executed my trade around 6 yesterday, like I said uh in yesterday's video. So I waited till 6 before execution and I still place my what is it called? My order around the same level. So that I indicated, which happens to be this level. Even though I was supposed to use this orange for my own something, but if you use the 50%, you try to take the dealing range of that level, you still see that the 50% of that dealing range still lie perfectly our entry. So I just want to capitalize on it. But price list I will follow. So, but the 50% of the something of the something was not taken before price continued to go into there. I missed the trade with how many pips? With just little pips here. As you can see, that's the entry. I mean, where price reacted from the low of that place is 5753, and we are anticipating 5730. So which means we lose the trade with 2 pips, 3 pipettes. So that's all. But with the reaction we've gotten from the market, we'll be taking this trade out of the way because whatever make price to come back into the level, we cannot trust this level to hold price into the highs again because this is our ultimate trade in place, which happens to be this particular level. These are the claim order block that we are anticipating and expecting price to do what to kind of give us a proper mitigation from the level, the reclaim order block, so that at least we'll be able to kind of like trade from that particular level. Hmm. Excuse me. So we have this we are still waiting on this level here. We missed the trade yesterday, and the reason why we missed the trade wasn't even clear, but it's an indication that price is still coming down there. Because if you look closely, there is an internal structure here that I was even expecting that this leg is going to give us a proper mitigation of, which is normal something price should have done in under normal market condition. But mind you, this is not our trade. The buy is not our trade anyway. So we've got to be very careful and know what price is trying to do from that particular level. So buy is not a trick. You just want to use it to capitalize and flow with the market to the upside, to the to the buy side, so that at least we'll be able to sell with the market when price get to our level here. But we missed it, and that's an indication that price is still coming down there to give us a proper mitigation of that level. So I have a trade here. The trade has been here since this day. On March 2, I've placed the trade here. So even though I removed it, but I re-add the level because there is an imbalance there. There is an imbalance. We have a mitigation block there around that place. Whew. That is yet, excuse me, to be properly mitigated. So whichever way, hopefully, we're going to be capitalizing on that level. On 15 minutes, you see it there. We have the total super above this level. We have break of structure, then shift. Then our MSS leg is supposed to give us some kind of proper mitigation. Then we didn't have it before price continue to go to the downside. So here we are in the market. We need we'll be waiting and for this level to be properly mitigated. Also mind you, let's assume that we take this whole range yesterday. By now we wouldn't have what is it called? We won't be yet. I mean, we wouldn't have TP yet, but nonetheless, we can be anticipating that okay, it's gonna give us some kind of TP eventually. Whew. This one's Johnny several. So today's trade idea is just to clarify what happened yesterday, and at the same time continue to wait because there is no, I didn't see any buy signal or sell signal yet, except for the one we've already set. And this one I've removed it from the market. So there is no point in letting it stay. So if for adventure price to come back to the level, take it out, I mean, react from the level and give us a proper mitigation, then so be it. But as far as I'm concerned now, that's also. We're just going to, if you are yet to place the trade, just come in and create your short position. It remains small for us to get to that level, for us to react from the level. And mind you, within our that block, we have one trade there. And whew, Jesus Christ. Let me use my glasses. Maybe that's the reason I'm gone. Yeah, now. So let's stop here. We be anticipating this level being properly mitigated. I mean, being reacted from. Then from there, we'll be anticipating lower prices. Once price react from this level, we'll be trying to enter conservatively also. So that being said, we've come to the end of today's trade ideas and signal. Always remember, use them one accounts. I'm not a trade advisor. I'm just here to give you for educational purposes. And it's not a trade. It's not financial advice. I'm not legalized to do that. So that is that. Thank you very much. Have a lovely and a profitable day.